Number 2.
How many people in this room have signed on to our personal Toastmasters for Leaders website?
The website.
Website?
Okay, so 2. Have you ever signed on, either one of you, have you ever signed on to any of the free Toast websites?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, rising star.
All of you have. So I'm going to briefly talk about logging in and getting an authentication that takes about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go on and tell you guys something really good about the free Toast site. If you go to this address, toastmastersforleaders.toastmastersclub.org, and you go to member login, which is on the left, you will type your name, Fred, space. And what happens is your name appears below that with your membership number, okay? Because you're all logged in, you're all registered in there. If you then click on that and leave the password blank and click on authenticate, in your email box you're going to get a password. And you return to the site, you put your name in again, and that password that they gave you, and I suggest you copy and paste it, it will authenticate you and you can change your password to something much easier to remember. That is it, in a nutshell. That's how you sign on, sign up, and become a member on the site. Now that everybody has done that, how many in this room have signed up for a role themselves on that site? Very good. Awesome. That's great. That's 100% of all the people who've signed on. So you know what you're doing there. You've signed on roles. Has anybody had any difficulty putting their picture up on the site? Adding their profile picture.
And why aren't they there?
Yes.
Well, on the, it seems to me you have to cut it where it's going to be square.
I'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. If you have an ID on that site, you can go on the left after you've signed in and you can do something called edit your profile. This is very significant. On edit your profile, it has things like your name, your phone number, your social media sites, and an introduction, something about you, a small bio that tells us, other club members, who you are. It's also practical in case you get really, really busy and you do not write your own introduction, and the Toastmaster is panicking because the night of the meeting they don't have an introduction for you. They can look at that profile and find out who you are and at least say something nice about you before the meeting. That's accurate, which is very important. In uploading a picture, you'll want to take any picture that you have and you want up there and crop it to what you want to see on that site. And the rest is done by Free Toast. The rest, the sizing, everything is done by them. If you don't know how to crop a picture, see me, I will explain that. That's not easy, but not terrible. So you get your picture with just your face or just a part of your face and body, and then you upload it to that site using that edit your profile section. Okay? Now your picture appears on all the agendas, as you can see some of them do. Well, you don't have any pictures today, but that's okay. The pictures are on the agenda. People can see who's taking roles by face. They may not know your name. They do know your face. So this is very important. We can get personal. Or as Linnea says, up close and personal. Okay? Now, with that information in there, when you sign up for a role, the Toastmaster knows who you are. They can find you if they need you. Other members can connect with you on your social media. You have become more friendly to the group. That's important. But what's in it for me? And that's the most important thing that all of us ask, what's in it for me? Tonight, several of you are participating in roles. Alethea said it, bring your manual. What if you don't? What if you've done these jobs over and over and you've forgotten to bring your manual, and now you want to know, did I do that and when did I do that? There is this very cool tool on this. There's 3 very cool tools, and one of them I'm going to talk about right now is this one right here. It looks like a Monopoly piece, a little round head with a little body. When you hover over it, it says Roles Report. If you click on that as a member, it will allow you to download and print the roles that you've played here as functionaries. And it will also give you a speech report. Speeches you've given, dates you gave them, titles of those speeches. So you can actually track your progress in this club or any other club that has free Toast Toast. That's really important. The other thing, which is not on here on the board because I didn't have enough space, is on the agenda, right next to the person's name who is filling the role, is a tiny, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, yellow polka dotted envelope. It's not yellow, but it's cute. Little envelope. If you click that, you will email the person taking that role. So if you are a Toastmaster and you need to know what the speech title for somebody is, or you're a Toastmaster and you need to know what their introduction is, you can click that and automatically send an email to that person without going to look it up. Boom. Saves you time and hassle. You can email anybody doing a role. If you want to take their place, you've got a speech deadline, somebody's taken up those speeches, you want that role, email them, ask them if you can bump them. And then there's a little X next to their name, and if they give you permission, you can hit the X, put your name in, they go bye-bye, and you can take that person's place. Very cool? Nice. Be careful, please. I don't know, but as members, you may be able to accidentally delete an agenda. I ask you to please be careful to the right of the little Monopoly guy. Because one of them says delete, and I wouldn't want an agenda deleted because I won't remember what's in there. That's just me. The ones to the left of the Monopoly guy are print the agenda, so you can print a copy of yourself, and email the agenda. And you can actually email the agenda to everybody if you wanted to. If you have any questions about that, please see me on the break. Like I said, I have a live feed to the internet as long as it's live here. And I can answer your questions and I can help you guys get your IDs done. Mr. Toastmaster.